afternoon. For Benfica TV Live, I would like to ask you how is Benfica approaching this next opponent and away game? And also, by the way, Vizela usually plays with the line of 5 defenders. For that reason, are you expecting a more defensive opponent, as happened in a few games during the season?
Yeah, what I expect is a difficult match. I think Vizela is doing very well this season, so we already got a first impression in the match at home, where we scored in the last second of the match the decisive goal, and I think they confirmed during the season a lot of times that they believe in themselves. They have a lot of individual quality, they have speed, so they are also looking for football solutions. So I think it's not easy to play against them, especially when they play at home. I think last weeks they played a lot also with the back 4, so they have different approaches, but I think we are used to that we don't know exactly how the opponents are playing against us, so sometimes they change their approach because of us, but we are prepared for both things, for back 4, back 5. I think what we need is very good focus, tension. We have to be ready for a tough game. I think we showed also in the last match against Boa Vista that if the story of the game is not perfect for us because we are not scoring and the opponent is scoring with one chance goal, nevertheless I think we showed that we believe always in ourselves, and we are able also to score at the end. I think we have to be ready for the story of the game, and then I think with a good performance we are also confident that we can win this game.
Muito obrigado. 2 vezes. My question is, should Benfica play tomorrow against Vizela like it did second half with Boa Vista? I mean, Orson Chiquinho or other player, and open a place for a more creative player like Neres or even Guedes? Because let's face it, you said it, Vizela is like Boa Vista, is a very tough team to beat, especially at home. That's it. Obrigado.
So you want me to announce the lineup?
Why?
But I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm still thinking about it. But I know what you mean. I think it was good to bring David Neres in the last match against Boa Vista, because we haven't scored the first half. But in my opinion, we already had also big chances in the first half, so we could also score goals. And I think anyway we are scoring a lot of goals this season, but we also miss a lot of chances. So that's still something we want to improve. I think for tomorrow we will see. So in which condition are the players, and then we have to make the right decision for the lineup. But at the end, it is only the lineup at the beginning. So I think how important also are the subs we saw, for example, last match, but also against Bruges. I think David Neres and Gonzalo Guedes, they brought fresh energy in, and of course these 2 players, they are always options for the starting 11, because they are very good players and they are in a very good shape. So I'm always thinking about that. The last 2 matches I put Rafa and Gonzalo in the starting 11 up front, because after their injury they needed also some match time to get the right physical shape and also football shape for the upcoming weeks. So, but I think they played now 2 times, so we will see. I think there are different options, but for sure we need a good starting 11, but also we need very good players from the bench.
Regarding that, I'm asking about Rafa, because in the last game he suffered a lot of faults and some were really hard. Is he okay? And I also want to ask you, do you feel now more pressure that you have to be champion, you have to keep going and winning, and Vizela is really hard as well as Boa Vista was?
Yeah, Rafa is good. So of course he always suffers a lot of fouls, and but there's no problem. so he's okay. No pressure. I think there are 13 matches left to become champions. So I think at the beginning of the season there are 34 matches. You have to almost win everything. So the pressure is not increasing, but is still there, because I think that's what we want to give the fans. We want to give them the championship. We are working very hard for that, and so each match is very important to get points. So at the end of the season, you need a lot of points to become champion. At the moment, we are in a good situation because we have it in our own hand. We are the only team who has it in their own hand, and we want to keep this situation. So that's why we try to be always focused on the next 90 minutes, and we know how difficult it is to win games, especially away. And like I said at the beginning, Vizela is a very good team, so we respect them, and we bring in everything tomorrow to win the game and to get the 3 points.
Hi, Mr. Claudio Constantino, CMTV. I want to talk about Fredrik Auschnes. He's becoming a key player to Benfica and a fan favorite. Did you know when you bought him that he would have this impact on the team? And can we say now that the Benfica starting 11 is Fredrik Auschnes plus 10 players? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very happy that Fredrik is here, so that we could do this transfer, because you always need a good balance in the team, and Fredrik Auschnes is a player who gives you balance, because he's very complete. So he's football-wise very good. He can run a lot, maybe the most in our team. So he's able, if possible, if necessary, he can run 13, 14 kilometers in a match. Doesn't matter if we play in the central midfield or in the attacking midfield. He's tactical-wise very smart, so very reliable in total, and high quality football-wise. And these kind of players are always crucial for each team. So that's why I'm happy he's here. But I'm also happy that, and maybe a little bit surprised that he could develop so quick his everything in his game. So also that he is able to adjust a little bit his behavior depending on the position he's playing. So it seems like he can play all the positions up front or in the central midfield, and and to keep always this level is very good. So we are happy that he's there, but also he's always around him. There are always a lot of very good players. I think it's also part of the truth that all the players always get an advantage also of the style of playing and also of the players around them. So I think at the moment a lot of players are playing very well, but it's the reason for it is that we are in total playing very well, and the players are connected. So it's always the same. A good playing team gives also for all the players an individual profit, and Fredrik is a very good example for that. But like I said, he's a very important player.
Hello, Mr. Schmidt, Artur Teixeira from Sport TV. Let me talk about Gonçalo Guedes. Since he arrived in the last 7 matches, only one time he played together in the starting 11 with Gonçalo Ramos. Do you think they are compatible in the same team at the same time?
Yeah, of course. So I think. Of course. So I think, like I said before, Gonçalo Guedes, I think he already showed how important it was to bring him to Benfica, and I think he played already a lot of very good matches. Even when he was not the starter in the last 2 matches, I think he did it well as a sub, and I think Gonçalo was out with an injury, so he only played 2 games from the start, and that's why they were not playing together. But of course they are playing, they are fitting together very well. And also Gonçalo Guedes is a player who can play different positions. When Gonçalo was injured, he played as a striker, as a central striker, and he did it well. But he can play also as a second striker or on the half position. So I think maybe these two positions, second striker or half position, are maybe the best positions for him. But like he showed, he did it also very well as a central striker. So of course they can play together.
Hello, Mr. How are you? Paulo Alves from Abola. I would like to ask you also about the pressure, but the outside pressure that the last days are coming from some news around Benfica. Do you feel that these pressures could cause some distraction in the team, or is the group immune to that?
No, I think it affects not the group, because I see the group very focused in training and in a very good mood. So these things are in the background, that are old stories. So to be honest, I don't know anything about it. So it's also not in my focus. So I see not any effect on the players because of these things in the media.
Fica então aqui esta conferência de antevisão de Roger Schmidt. Esse jogo com o Vizela vai ser este sábado a partir das 8h30 da noite, um jogo, já se sabe, jogado fora. Aqui o treinador do Benfica admitir essas dificuldades, isto apesar de o Vizela poder ser encarado como um desses adversários da Liga que poderia, na teoria, dar menos trabalho ao Benfica. Aqui a ceder, também direcionar o discurso para algumas individualidades